more hiding, no more fear.
No more hiding, no more fear.
Genocide is crystal clear.
Genocide is crystal clear.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
So we are MC4CL, Monroe County for Collective Liberation. We're here on the Ides of March at a Democratic rally, a little bit of disrupting, standing up for Palestine, standing against the genocide that a lot of Democrats have supported. A lot of Democrats get AIPAC money. So we're here just making our presence known, reminding them that the genocide needs to stop. So a lot of people here were upset by our Democrats are fascist too sign. They didn't understand why Democrats are fascist, but we have people like Fetterman and Chuck Schumer and Hillary. They all are warmongers. A lot of them are getting money from AIPAC. So as long as you're supporting war, killing children, killing families, so that you can make money and you can stay in power, that makes you a fascist. So everyone seems to have forgotten, and while it was happening, they overlooked it, that Biden supported the genocide. His administration lied about things that were happening. They covered it up. There's evidence that they covered things up. Antony Blinken did this a lot. It was just overlooked. People turned a blind eye to it because Democrats vote blue no matter who, and they don't want to know the truth about it. As long as a Republican is not in power, they don't care who's getting harmed overseas.
Say no to genocide. Why we are here is because Democrats. I'm not going to be respectful. My kid was made by.
You need to leave.
Mahmoud Khalil is his name. Say his name.
All right, we're going to move forward. You know what? This is a free country.
450,000 people. Yes, wake up. You don't believe that?
No, I don't.
It's the truth.
Well, I'd have to see it in black and white.
Biden gave $250 billion of our money to Israel.
And who's, because Israel is historically been our strongest ally in the Middle East.
In what way? Why?
But who says he is Israel's best friend in the world?
He does.
Donald Trump.
And
Trump.
so did Biden.
Biden's gone.
Support the students! Support the students!
Give just as much money that we give to Ukraine to Gaza.
Stop genocide!
Shut your mouth while we're listening to them, and then you talk later.
That's not how this works. That's not how disrupting works. That's not how women got the right to vote.
Well, then get the fuck out of here.
No.
Hey, can you step out?
He just told us to
speak, and you're telling me to shut the fuck up. Well,
maybe you
let
should
the
just be
speaker
quiet
speak.
so we can hear the speakers.
Yourself, your
So
silence,
shut
my
the
silence will not
fuck
protect us. When they shut everything down. No, stop.
Everyone has the right to be here. I was here before you stepped in front of me. Thank you.
Go in front of me. I'm not going to allow anyone to disrupt any
Get out of my fucking way. Don't touch her, though.
So
If women didn't interrupt, you wouldn't have the right to vote, sweetheart.
trans people, everybody who
I'll go away, and then when they come for you, no one will be left.
And he is the opening for the capacity, the legal capacity to attack free speech, arrest people openly and freely. We can say, the last time we checked, we still have the First Amendment, but that's what's exactly under attack. So I hope you'll join in calling for the freeing of Mahmoud Khalil and the protecting of free speech. Thank you.
We're here also just to remind everyone about Mahmoud Khalil, who was literally disappeared by Homeland Security, was just taken from his university apartment on this past Saturday night. And he's a student who just literally was using his voice to speak out against genocide and for Palestinian liberation on Columbia's campus. And most people don't understand what's happening at Columbia, which is these college campuses are the pulse of our nation. Students are being silenced, students are being expelled in in 60 different universities are now being under investigation, and if funding will completely disappear from higher education. And also, these universities are creating prison states. Columbia University is a prison state right now. It looks like Israel with different checkpoints and different levels of allowing people on and off. Students are being literally floored by strategic forces, being arrested, and no one is free to even speak. Students sprayed with chemical weapons. And what did Biden do when that happened a year ago? Nothing. So liberals need to realize that this is all connected, and we need to really root into our revolutionary prophets, literally, of Black America. We need to remember the words of whether it's Malcolm and Martin and James Baldwin and John Lewis for sure, but just, all Audre Lorde, Assata Shakur, all of these people from Bell Hooks, we need to really root into, and that's what these students are doing. They're remembering June Jordan specifically. All of these people were against genocide, obviously, but for Palestine in particular. So we have to remember that, and we have to intersectionally stand up for what we know, unless, they're going to come for us. They're coming for us already. The Democrats came for us here today. When we tried to speak up for students, they silenced us. So we say what Audre Lorde told us: your silence will not protect you. No one's silence will. I think people don't realize the interconnections of the war machine. King talked about it. He talked about the triple threat, right, of imperialism, of war machine, of poverty, right, and racism. So he talked about it, and then they shot him in the face. So liberals have always been silent, and when Dr. King was calling out the liberals, that when he was saying, "Hello, you're silent," that is, people just continue to be silent. And they liked their leader safely dead. They killed the King of Love, and when he was safely dead, they put him on their posters and they chant about him, and they do that to every single libs will, and the universities do it as well. They'll put June Jordan's words, Zora Neale Hurston's words. They'll co-opt everyone, and then they say anger is the problem. Well, anger at imperialism is not the problem. Imperialism is the problem. So it's going to come back to haunt us. There are going to be, all of it is connected. The climate catastrophe is connected to this, and ecocide and femicide. And when large swaths of the earth are uninhabitable, there will be nobody left, because these liberals have not made the connections. And so they need to wake up, they need to root down and grasp at the root, as Angela Davis told us, and remember who they are and why they're here. They were stolen from their indigeneity too. We are here on stolen land right now, the Lenni Lenape. We need to remember that and remember our own indigenous roots and get back to imperialism that has stolen things from all of us.